And welcome back, Generals, to another Let's Fix Generals 0 Hour to make the best game ever. Good, so we need to create one more change, this one here. So we go to main branch, and then we create a new fix. Oh, holy shit, what did I just do? Oh boy. Fix particle destroy. Okay, and then we go here. Particle destroy. Fix particle system 3. Fix assert part. Add assert. Yeah. So let me cherry pick this commit, and then tweak. Let's say fix add assert at prevents add assert fix. Is it a fix? Fix. Slave system destroy. Actually, not sure if setting this to null is safe. Let me see that again. This might actually cause bugs. Right. So if this is destroyed, we destroy the slave system. So this is what? Particle system ID. System ID is destroyed. Okay. It's destroyed false. If is destroyed false. Yeah, I'm actually not sure if setting this to null will be the safe thing to do. What if we still need to do something with it afterwards? Slave system. Because, like, what if we are the only guy Why is it not jumping there? Man. That's some bullshit. Slave system is a pointer. If non-null, another system this one has control of. Master system. It also has a link to the parent. Okay. Destroy. Stop emitting. Wait for all of our particles to die. Then destroy self. It's destroyed. Systems destroyed more than once. Okay, I still don't understand. Why is Visual Assist not able to pass this fire here? It's unable to recognize that we have a particle sys fire. It still thinks that this is inside General's MD, but we have moved it to core already. How is this not recognized? I don't understand. So weird. So it's destroyed. If it's destroyed and system particles had. If we have him destroyed, wait for all of our particles to die off. Then destroy ourselves. System particles had. What is that, man? If we have been destroyed, wait for all of our particles. I see. And destroy ourselves. Okay. Update. Okay. So when update destroys, when update returns false, then we delete this, yeah? Here. If it returns false, delete. Here as well. Update all particles in the system. Yeah, I don't know what to think of this. When we destroy a particle, does it on the destructor? Does it particle system destructor? Aha, slave system. Right. So if this is if we have a slave system, Then we set its mask. Okay, so on the destructor, it takes care of this unlinking. Okay, great. Then that means it doesn't need to be done here. Yeah. Okay, let me run a test and say if destroyed prints f test. Let's put a breakpoint in here. It's debug assert crash. Thanks. Yeah, so I'm interested to see if this one is being called twice ever. Yeah. Okay, while we wait for this, let me see what is currently approved. A number of things. I think we can merge this one here. Discrepancy with pending style issues. Pending style issues. Let's change this to 3.5. Const expr const. Okay. A bit beautified. Okay, actually, there still is an open question here, so I will wait for this. Good, then let's test this here. So, okay, let's shoot a bit here. Oh, it is actually called twice. Look at that. Oh, that is interesting. Destroy ourselves. Huh. Interesting. So it can be called more than once. Well. Huh. Update. Destroy. Well. Okay, interesting. So slave system. Oh, it's already a null. Or was always null, that could also be. Okay, so we can't add this assert because it already happens that this condition is met. It's being destroyed multiple times, but it's fine. Doesn't break. Yeah. Okay. Okay, fair enough. Then I will just cancel this here. Fair enough. Fair enough. Good. Then go back to main branch and delete this. There we go. Good. Then there was one more thing that I said I could do. Yeah, let's do some reviewing first. Let's do merge these two here. Yeah. This and this. Reduce cost of fine particle system by 80%. Okay, is this just a merge? Yeah. Okay, reduce cost. Okay, let's merge this. Reduce cost of that by 80% per particle sys. Particle sys. Probably should have called it particle system. Yeah. Let's go with this for now. Okay. Delete, and then we do this one here. Yeah, resolve. Okay. Good. Optimizing between. Optimize. Good. Then that is merged. Okay, fair enough. Then let's do a fetch and prune. Good. Then let me close that. Good. Let's continue review on this guy here. Column gap. Oof. What is this? Base X, base Y. Base X, base Y. What is this? In engine tool, the position is a center engine tool. The Y position is its center point. Is its center point. So Y becomes height divided by 2 minus height of observer list. Height of observer list divided by 2. Display height, observer list height. Yeah. This is logically this is a more flexible perhaps you can do that too. This can do too. Okay, so here I don't understand this Y. Labels. What is this? Observer list. Observer list, labels. Yeah. Why is this so weird? quite understand what's going on here with the null display string. Why is this so weird? Labels. Labels. I think I can replace null display string with null ptr. Better. Same here. Free display string. Observer lists. Can add one blank line above this for readability. Improve its readability. A bit of separation doesn't hurt. Okay, if not that, okay. If not that, yeah. Okay. All right. Yeah. Okay. Colon gap. Team. Man, this code is so complicated. It's madness. Okay, so it looks good visually. Yeah. That looks like there's also opportunity to make a loop here. Here, these 4 could be in a loop here with 4 items. Loop here. Make a here and simplify code. Because it's like this all looks the same except for this here. These are different. Otherwise, and this different. Otherwise, it's all the same here. Same here. Use arrays and loops to simplify. Same here. I think in drop server lists, I think in drop server list are more opportunities to simplify code with arrays and loops. Okay, there's still work to do here. Basically, the code is very complex for what it wants to do. Like if you compare, this is what Gentoo does to print the text. Well, maybe there's some stuff hidden away here. Hold on, let me see. Yeah, okay, it doesn't show like where the text. Okay, it only is where the text is being created. It doesn't show like how it's actually positioned. Yeah, okay, but the text creation is really simple. Yeah, the color coding is inline in the text. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, but I mean, yeah, the general code is different, so it's fine, but try to simplify it. Try to simplify it. Okay, good. Then Then how about we look at this guy here, ImGUI framework. Let's see. Let's see where we're at. Okay, these are the old comments. Yeah. Okay, these are also old ones. Okay, let's assume they are done. Okay. So these are the new ones. Did it work with that constellation? Yes, the testing stations work. It's a very good idea, but in practice ending the frame in the end of the update loop did not work. Trial and error has shown that. End frames, it has worked in my test. It crashed for me when calling end frame after draw. Look into the sound. Jesus. Streamlined. We have frame guard and AR. Frame management. Help each other out with the frame ending. This is good. Fix ImGUI cursor alternating. Side effect of previous two. Set the order of when it is drawn is critical. Boot screen ImGUI. This will have to wait. I have no idea how to do this now. Edit context manager so that ImGUI resources are managed via RAI. Okay. Oh boy. Oh boy. What is the current state? Ask, can review continue? What is work left to do? Left to do. By the way, please do not press the resolve button. Let the reviewer press it. Just put a comment or thumbs up to signal that it was worked on. This way the reviewer can verify if it was addressed correctly, sufficiently. Yeah, because the problem is if he presses resolved on these things, on all the except for the grep tile, there you can there you can press resolved. Yeah, on grep tile reviews you can press resolve, that's fine. We don't care. It's mainly there to help him. But the user, the reviewer, human created comments, it's better if the human reviewer reviews them. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Sorry. Good. Then I'm waiting for Baptista to rebase this, and we can merge this guy. In the meantime, there is one more thing. So let me delete this guy. And this guy. And pull. And so that effect. Yeah. So let's go to this guy. And then we create a branch. Fix tank truck draw unused code. I don't know. What is it called? Tank truck draw. Tank truck draw. This one. Show tank debris. Tank debris. So there was a bug somewhere here. So we take a note here. And then we move this to the header. And then put it here. Let me put that in. So show tank debris. Debris is its spelling or pronunciation, let's say. Okay, something is not right. Huh? Oh, I based off the wrong shit. God damn it. God damn it. Stash. Right. Delete. Main. No. Create. Tank minus debris 2. Delete. Stash pop. There we go. So show tank debris, and then basically tank debris here. Then here we put if show tank debris, and if def. Okay, and then let's search for all references to this guy. Good, and then we put this in here, and if This one is already in an ifdef. How about we just move this one? We move this one down here. Boom. Boom. Done. Stop move debris. And if there we go. Why don't we just do? No, I think that's fine. Toss emitters. Stop move debris. Toss emitters. Tank update. Okay. To draw module. Okay, so this one is already compiled out. Now the question I have is, where do we actually destroy this particular emitter here? It's supposed to be in toss emitter, right? Yeah. Let's go to toss emitters. So in the constructor, it already creates these guys, and it keeps them. Create emitters. Why is this happening in the constructor here? Why is this not happening in create emitters? Start creating debris from the tank threads. Toss emitters. Okay, how about we say, how about we rename this to toss truck emitters, and these are not virtuals, right? They're private, yeah. And then this one we renamed to create truck emitters. And then, what is this? enable emitters. Create truck emitters. Then we rename this to enable truck emitters. And then tank treads. Then here we do void create tank tread. Truck effects, tread debris, treads, create tread emitters. Let's create a copy of these. Create tread emitters and toss. Okay, create particle effects. Destroy particle effects, destroy. Okay, so create tread emitters, toss tread emitters. Okay, then we go here to truck emitters, and then we create these. All right, and then we have then we have this here, and we copy this, create tread emitters. There we go. Then we take this and if, and then we take this. Okay, then take this, and then we go in here, and then we put that in there. Okay, and now toss tread emitters. Toss, create, toss, truck emitters. Where's this code? Here. Create truck emitters. So, toss tread emitters, create tread emitters. So, toss, blah blah, destroy particles. All right. And if. Okay. And then in the destructor we call toss truck, toss tread emitters. We move this here, tank data. There we go. Okay, this looks promising. Yeah. Tread count. Tread debris. Okay. Create thread emitters. All right. Toss truck emitters, create truck emitters. Okay, and so where do we update those now? Thread debris. To start move debris. Yeah. Okay. Okay. So it looks like this would work. Hopefully. So let's see if that compiles. It's unable to build. Dozer gets sniped but is unable to build. Oh. Great quality. Why is it so blurry? He can't build. He can't build. He went through all the trouble and he cannot build. Why is the video quality so bad? What is this? Oh, that's fine. In the video, the dozer is pink for 14 frames when it is sniped. Good, so that has compiled. Let's also test if it still compiles if we take this out. By the way, how about we do define the show tank debris? Let's do if but in reality, this should actually be an ini option, right? It shouldn't be a compile option. Yeah. Okay, but let's see if it compiles anyway. Yeah, I would say we make it an ini option. That's much better. So create thread emitters. Mhm. Tank. So, well, in that case, we can move this back to where this was. Here. Okay, then let me see. So, stop move debris. Create thread emitters. So, get tank truck draw module data. Do we have any bools in here? No. Tank truck module data. So, so how about we say exercise the support front rear tire. Does the power slide tread debris name left right. Okay, so the problem is find template. Let me open Visual Studio Code. Tank truck draw module. No, that's the wrong project. Game patch. Select. So, tank truck draw module. Generalize mute unmute. What is this? Responsible for muting audio when the window is minimized. It's generalized versions where you can specify the reason to mute the audio. Oh, okay. Audio, mute audio reason. Okay, cool. That's interesting, yeah. Window focus. Okay. Audio reason ends. Okay. Fair enough. Bits, yeah. Incorrect array size. Okay, that's cool. That's a nice idea. Yeah. Maybe there should be some debug for this. Mute audio, mute reason bits. Unmute. Mute. Is there needs to be a check. There needs to be a check for mute reason bits equals 0. Otherwise, reason 0 can mute audio. Not safe values. Not safe values. Okay, but the concept I really like. That's nice. Perhaps also print some debug log on mute and unmute, like we do in mouse CPP. Is it mouse? Refresh cursor capture. Debug log. No. Yeah. Like we do in mouse block capture. We do in mouse block capture. Mute audio reason window focus, yeah. Okay, cool. Mute audio, unmute audio. It's not a virtual function anymore, okay. Resume audio, pause, resume audio. Mute audio, stop, pause. So what does stop audio, resume audio mean? Resume audio. Okay. Set volume. Yeah. Set order them all to 0. Set values. Yeah, okay. Reason names. Okay. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Recent bits. Saved values. Okay, cool. Okay, I think this is pretty nice. Yeah, I like that. Yeah. So, Greptile is happy with this? Well, I'm not. AI is easier to be happy. Yeah. I'm never happy. Only when it's perfect. At least to my standards. And my standards are probably still not the pinnacle. Yeah. If there was a John Carmack working on this, he would probably bitch slap all of us. Yeah. Okay, but overall it's pretty nice. Very nice idea. Um, ba-ba-bum. Very nice idea. Is there anything else I wanted to say about this? I don't think so. Okay, I think it's fine, yeah. Yeah. Okay, I try to find more fault with it, but I can't right now, so I guess that's all I can say right now. Okay. There was one more thing. The title needs some polishing. The pull title. Yeah. So this is Refactor enhancement audio generated age. Okay, good. Good. Let's get back to this code here. So the problem I have with this right now is that tank truck draw module. Tank truck draw. There we go. So here we provide all sorts of shit. Here, thread stuff. Yeah. We go to GLA. I think the quad cannon is the only tank truck. It doesn't have threads, doesn't it? Or does it? me see. Blah, blah, blah. Module data. So we're looking for thread debris left. Okay, it's not set. So that means it should actually do nothing, right? If this is not set. Okay, let's set, we have to set this to 1, yeah. Okay, let's put a breakpoint in here, yeah? There we go. I can see what's happening. If you press S, it fixes it. On disable edge, when it does a snipe capture, so it tries to resume previous task. Disable edge. Okay, so quad. Okay, so this one is hit, yeah, and tank debris name, track debris dirt right. Why is this hitting? Track debris dirt left. Track debris. Who's setting that? Who's setting these names? Track debris. Track. Wow. It's default initialized with names. Ha. Okay. Aha. 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 Interesting. That's also in tank draw. Ah. Sure. So it's hard coding these particle system names. Okay, I see what's going on. Okay, so what I will do here at super hackers to do unhard code this data name. Do not remove the data name. Remove hard-coded data names. Remove data names from code. Data particle names. Then I think what we do is we show tank debris. Then we disable this, and then we put the if-def. Let's do if const expr. And then we remove these two here. Okay, show tank debris. Show default tank debris. Then let's do tank draw. We do the same here. One. We do the same. To do. Okay. Do this. Let's do it like this. Okay, and then so this one will work anyway, and here so then we put this back in. We put this back in. And we put this back. Then we put this back. All right. And then put this back. And this. Okay. So, if we did make a mistake, then good. So now it should the tank debris. By the way, we can improve this here a little bit. So the tread debris on the tank truck should now not work like before. 1870. Hmm. So let's take a look at the quad. Yeah, okay, so this shows the truck debris or dirt. Yeah, okay, then let's restart with this one set to 1. Let's see how that works. By the way, let me double check. So in tank draw, let's search for tread debris. I would like to see if it's like if it works consistently for these two guys. So here we have this code in do draw module, and here as well in do draw module, and looks very similar. Yeah, do draw module. Okay, looks very similar. Then we have create emitters. I don't understand why is the tank truck draw not inheriting tank draw and truck draw, like parts of it. That would make things simpler, I would say. Yeah. Okay, things look very similar here. Create emitters. Yeah. Toss emitters. Stop. Stop move debris. Set hidden. Okay, where is this called here? It's called in set hidden and set fully obscured. Set fully obscured. And here it is called in set hidden, but not in set fully obscured. Set fully obscured. Set fully obscured. So if fully obscured, all right, then do that. Let me go here to truck draw. Set fully obscured. Okay, I see. All right. Okay, cool. Stop move debris. Toss truck emitters. Toss truck emitters. Yeah. Tread emitters. Create emitters, yeah. Last direction. Okay. Stop move debris. Create emitters. Do we really need this here? This check. extra careful here, apparently. Okay, then we keep that. Okay. Good, so if I'm not mistaken, this seems to be about right. Set hidden. Yeah. Mm-hmm. 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 Good. Let's see if these things work. Mm-hmm. 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 So let's see. Yeah, it emits tank particles like the Scorpion. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Oh, cool. Mm-hmm. Let's take a screenshot of it. Oh boy. Well, that's not good. Let's move it together with the Scorpion. Right. Okay. Okay. Let's see if that screenshot is any good. Documents, Gentoo images. Mm-hmm. Maybe we should separate them a bit more. Okay. Okay, let's see how that looks. Well, I think they were a bit too far ahead. Let's put them here. Okay. Okay, let's see that. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think that's a good illustration. Okay, cool. Then let's see how that looks. So, create particle effects. Create particle effects for threads. Destroy particle effects for threads. Create particle effects for wheels. For wheels. Mm-hmm. Threads. Mm-hmm. 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 Okay. Then let's see if there will be any memory leaks from these particle effects. Battle plan update. There's a lake. Okay. Otherwise, looks pretty small here. Okay, cool. Then, as far as I'm aware, this is all correct. Tank truck draw for treads. For treads. Destroy. Destroy. Stop creating debris from the wheels. Start or ends. Start or stop. Destroy. Stop creating debris from the tank treads. Okay, I think that's fine. So then in the tank truck draw, 0. Spiker's add info. This is default enabled. Disabled by default and not, and therefore compatible with the retail any setups. Retail any setup. Enabled by default. Okay, so that's my thought on this. Yeah. Mm-hmm. 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 Great tank emitters, toss truck emitters, toss thread emitters. Mm-hmm. 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 Okay. Mm-hmm. Okay, this looks good. Mm-hmm. It's enabled by default and therefore compatible with retail any setups. Mm-hmm. Mm. Great emitters. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. This description is wrong here. Mm-hmm. Toss emitters. Mm-hmm. Okay. Then let's search for toss truck emitters. Mm-hmm. Let's search for create truck emitters. Also wrong. And threads. Thread emitters. Mm-hmm. And toss. Okay. Yeah, we can do two. Mm-hmm. Okay, I think this looks good. So this is fine. This is fine. On this. Mm-hmm. 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 Okay, I think that's good. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Those truck emitters. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Load post process. Hold on, let me look at that. Tank truck draw. Load post process. Toss emitters. Ah. Okay. Ah. Alright. Load. Post process. Toss truck emitters. No need to recreate, and we'll do that on a man. Toss any truck. Okay. Let me see if there's more toss emitters in here. Destructor. Yeah. And create emitters. Create emitters. So the constructor. And there. Okay. Then in here. Let's see. I would say in here we say. So like a set tweak. Fix threads tank truck threads thread effects Effects can now be used with today is 01, 02. Usable. All right. Okay, I think that looks fine. So we have this guy, and we have all this. All right. So if I didn't do a mistake, then this should be all. Then it should be all good. Now I wonder if I should split this up into a refactor. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know if I should split this up a bit. Maybe. I don't know. What's the time? Almost 2 hours. Useful for debug strings. Debug. associate names to these. On capture. Those are AI task. Those are tasks first. Cancel task. This change resolves a minor issue introduced that causes builders to attempt resumption of a previous task when captured after having been unmanned. This fix follows the same logic pattern used. Those behaviors on becoming idle should be encapsulated within those AI logic, but that can be addressed in a later refactor. Capture. Those are tasks first. I need to look at this another time. Good. I think I will end it here. Next session, I will look over this here one more time and see if I split it up into two or leave it as that. I guess either way is fine. Yeah, because then there's a bunch of refactors in here, right? It's like these renamings here. So maybe it makes sense to split up into two. Yeah, probably better. I will merge it as this. How do we call it? Fix. Fix draw. Tank truck draw. I don't know. Fix draw. Recover threads. Thread debris effects. Threads debris effects for W3D tank truck draw. Can be enabled. Can be enabled by setting where's it? By setting right. Can be enables setting any modules. Good. Then I will finalize this tomorrow, next session. Good. Then I will end it here. Good. All right. Then I will end here. I wish you a great day or night. Until next time. Goodbye.